Yo, what up, y'all? Thank y'all so much for dropping by, man. So today, man, I'm about to let you guys know what's going down out here in these gaming streets, man. It's been getting crazy, man. And you already know Uncle Phil, Xbox, and Game Pass have not been messing around, man. This deal have been proved in another country, man. I'm talking about it's going up this year. It's about to be lit for Xbox and Game Pass once this whole deal finalizes, man. So before we jump into anything else, man, if you'd like to donate to the channel or order some things, buy some things, jump into the Xbox ecosystem, man, just click the links down below in the description. So now, I know a lot of you guys have heard about The Last of Us. I know a lot of you guys have heard about the PlayStation, showcase that flop that pretty much crashed and burned. Jim Ryan slapped all of these fanboys in the face for us, for all of us Xbox fans and the Xbox community, man. Thank you, Jim Ryan. You finally did something right. Sometimes your biggest mess up can be the best thing in the world. So I mean, he got these ponies crying, they're galloping all over there on Twitter, still losing their minds, trying to pretty much, say that the showcase wasn't a flop. We know it was, man. Stop trying to, take up for Sony and all these little phony ponies and all these little cross bots that's switching over from Xbox to PlayStation on the blue team. It's all good. It's all good. Like I said before, we are recruiting more people to the Xbox ecosystem, man. We are in 30 to 40 different countries now, man. So if you want to leave, trust me, you will be replaced really soon. So it don't even matter at this point, man. Like if you want to be on PlayStation side, which they ain't even got no games right now, like that is the dumbest thing ever, bro. Like, why are you trying to go anywhere? You know what I'm saying? It's like you're kicking your own self out of your own house right now. It just don't make any sense. Like, what sense do that make? Like, you're evicting yourself. Nobody said nothing to you, you clown. You know what I'm saying? It's just all these crossbots. They're just annoying. And I can actually say for the first time ever, a lot of ponies actually kept it 100, bro. When they seen this showcase, where they was like, nah, Jim Ryan, this ain't it. Games of a service, bro. Like, they don't even know what they want to do anymore. Like, they lost their DNA, man. They don't know where they want to go. A lot of people saying, man, they ain't got no roadmap. Uncle Phil and Xbox got a roadmap. Why PlayStation ain't got no roadmap? Well, because leadership, my brothers and sisters. Leadership. But when you got those Decepticons over there, Sony doing these little exclusive backdoor deals, shady deals, blocking games from coming to Xbox ecosystem, Game Pass, PC, Nintendo, cloud gaming. This is a lot of stuff that they're blocking, man. Facebook, Amazon. These are people, Netflix. I'm telling you, man, Epic. These are things that's crazy, man, that Sony have been getting away with for a very long time, man. And now we're finally getting what we deserve, though. We're getting AAA bangers dropping the Game Pass day one. You know what I'm saying? We finally got the ball rolling this year. We finally got the momentum over here on the green team. That's right. Xbox stand up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just don't rock with us, man, because they know Xbox is something to be reckoned with, man. Especially those Decepticons over there at Sony front office, man. I don't get them. How do you steal from your own fan base and then you try to come back out with something to gatekeep people and keep them locked into a plastic box to the PS5? Like, how are you going to come out with a gaming controller that you can only be around a PS5 at your house? What sense do that make? Decepticon. Like, bro, I don't get Sony. I don't get Jim Ryan. The only thing I do get is that he's always lying and flying. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's move on with this whole entire multiplayer for The Last of Us. Now, I know it's been a long, hard road for this multiplayer, these factions or whatever. They've been throwing this in their fan base. They've been throwing this in all the PlayStation fans. All the fanboys have been talking about it. All the ponies and all that been talking about it. And everybody was like, yo, where's this factions at? Where's the multiplayer at? Come to find out, lying, crying Jim Ryan pushed it back. Now, they don't even know when this multiplayer is about to drop now. They say they actually pushed back production, like as a games of a service. Now, Naughty Dog ain't never really been to me the biggest multiplayer, shooter. But from the way, the direction that Jim Ryan wants to go, that idiot, he wants to make a Fortnite out of it. So it's like, I don't know. Like, I just don't think the fans, PlayStation, I don't think that's the direction that they're used to. Like, see, it's going to take time for everybody to switch over and convert to games of a service. You don't just do this overnight. This takes time. This takes years of molding and grooming your fan base into loving these type of games, like they did the story-driven, over-the-shoulder action adventure AAA bangers that they've been coming out for years, man. That's what everybody grown to love. Those walking simulators. That is PlayStation recipe. Now, if you want to bring out a DLC or an add-on with multiplayer, perfectly fine. But you don't come out with a multiplayer. I don't know if it's supposed to be a remake and a DLC pack, an expansion. We don't even know. I don't even know what it's supposed to be. I would hope it would come with Last of Us 2 remake. I'm assuming they're working on Last of Us 2, which is that could be another 2 to 3 years. So if it drops with that inside that game, that would be something good. But who knows? Maybe they would do like a little Horizon, like an expansion pack, like a DLC or whatever, like they did with Horizon Forbidden West. That probably would be something that they can squeeze in there, like extra, multiplayer DLCs and extra little side missions and stuff. Like, I really don't get what they would do with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's confused right now. Everybody's chirping about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what are you planning on doing, Jim Ryan? Games of a service, or are you going to stick to the walking simulators, story-driven, over-the-shoulder games? Because the fans are sitting back waiting. They're like, man, I don't know if I can do this. We either gonna go to Nintendo, we're gonna go to PC or Xbox. Like, I seen it in their eyes, man, that they're ready to leave, bro. A few ponies are ready to pick up their bags and leave. Like, and these are some diehard ponies. These ain't like no little regular schmegler guys just walking around. Like, no, these are some people that have been repping PlayStation for a long time. And they're like ready to throw both hands up with Jim Ryan under management. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I've been saying, how much value Game Pass have been bringing to customers for a very long time, man. Versus paying $70 for buggy, broken games, unfinished games that we don't even know what we're gonna get. This is what I've been talking about. Game Pass matters, man. You need something like Game Pass. And now, only on top of that, now you got these little crying fanboy ponies talking about exclusives don't matter. Wow, really? And they said exclusives don't matter. Now this is coming out Pony's mouth. The people that started exclusives matter. I can't with these ponies. I promise you, bro. I cannot with these ponies, man. How are you gonna start something but you can't finish it? You're upset. You're mad because PS5 have flopped this year. That frame drop, plastic box remake station. You can't get mad at us. You can't get mad at Xbox community because Jim Ryan ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing. He's sitting there focusing on blocking the whole entire Call of Duty Activision Blizzard deal instead of worrying about games and making his own fan base happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make any sense, bro. You're going to say that games don't matter. Like, AAA bangers, basically exclusives, over the shoulder walking simulators like God of War, Horizon, Uncharted, Spider-Man don't matter. That don't matter. Because he feel like they ain't making enough of them anymore. They're going games of his service. Now they're going to switch the narrative to like Fortnite matter. You know what I'm saying? Apex matter. Stuff like maybe even Halo. Stuff like that will matter. Bungie, Destiny will matter. Stuff like that will matter now. But the walking simulators, the over-the-shoulder story-driven games, nah, B. Those don't matter no more, man. So y'all ain't even got to worry about that argument anymore if you let the pony tell it, which is, I think that may be like 1 out of a million. But still, the point is, he said it didn't matter. And you know we are going to hold him to the fire for that, man. Like, bro, your whole entire community, the whole entire PlayStation community thrives and built off of single player exclusives. How can you come out and say that? That is a slap in the face to the whole entire community of PlayStation, bro. That's what built them from day one. And now you're going to come back and say, oh, you know what? That really don't matter. Not only that, now, as you guys know, these ponies and these fanboys have drug Redfall through the mud before it even came out. Months and months before Redfall came out. Now, this was a comparison that I seen a Xbox channel do against Spider-Man 2. Which it was amazing. Spider-Man looks great, right? It's nothing. I don't feel any type of way towards Spider-Man. I still feel like it still looks like Miles Morales. That was, I think it dropped for the PS4 and PS5, if I'm not mistaken, and PC. Great looking game, polished, beautiful game, but it's only a few graphical, technical problems with Spider-Man 2 that people have pointed out, that this game could possibly be pushed back, because this game could possibly be buggy and broken due to the fact that we seen checkerboarding and we seen pop-ins, and the details and graphics weren't really polished up to par, which is, some people even came out far as saying, oh, well, they had ray tracing on, so it's only at 4K 30. At a showcase? Don't you supposed to bring out your guns on PS5? Oh, that SSD, right? What about all that SSD built from ground up for PS5? That SSD, what about it? That super slow device, what about that SSD? That frame drop, plastic box, remake station, super slow device, that SSD. What about it, ponies? You know, man, I'm telling you, man, like, it just don't stop. It don't stop with them. That's what I was saying, man. For them knocking Redfall, for them knocking Xbox, whole entire, just every AAA banger even come out. Any game, doesn't matter. It's Halo, don't matter if it's Forza Horizon, don't matter if it's Redfall, don't matter if it's Starfield, any game, they're gonna knock it. They're never gonna get Xbox credit. So we cannot look for any credit from fanboys and ponies. And we have to repeat that, because sometimes we tend to forget and look for validation and look for them to say, hey, you know what? That game don't look so bad after all. It ain't gonna, you know, they're never gonna give us any credit. They're never gonna say, so why do we need ponies and fanboys to tell us that, when we can pretty much, how long have we been playing games? I'm pretty sure we can judge if a game looks good or not by now, right? Ever since we were born. So I'm pretty sure it's not hard to project if a AAA banger is going to look good or play good or feel good with art style and the graphics and the design language and all that stuff on the game. It's not hard to figure it out, bro. It's not. So we don't have to cap, you know what I'm saying? But from the things that I seen from Spider-Man 2, man, it may be pushed back, bro. Like with the pop-ins, with the ray tracing not looking up to par, with the graphics detail, you have people roasting the game. You have people saying, well, the game was live streamed, so of course it's not gonna look fully, you know, right. And I'm like, live stream? I'm like, this wasn't a pre-recorded game? So you mean tell me somebody was playing this game when all these cut in and these cut scenes were coming in, somebody was playing that? That's what you're telling me? Stop the cap, pony. Stop the cap, man. You talking about that was a live stream, bro? Come on now. Stop the cap. That was not a live stream, bro. That game was already pre-recorded for the show. Come on now. We're not gonna sit here and play this game. Spider-Man is an amazing game. I love Spider-Man. I always will. I'm a huge Marvel fan. Either though, I would like to say this too. Either though Sony and Jim Ryan stole that game away from Xbox, stole it away from PC, stole away from cloud gaming, anybody else that could have got it. But you know what I'm saying? They don't want us to talk. They just want to brush that under the rug. Oh, well, now it's a PlayStation exclusive now, so don't worry about it. But Spider-Man was once upon a time on Xbox. So I'm allowed to still say they stole it away. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. Like, they just want to debate and argue and fight about everything, bro. But these are the things that I had to point out. They want to point out everything about Redfall, but they don't want us to say anything about Spider-Man. Like, Spider-Man is supposed to be clean cut, perfect superhero game that they stole away from Xbox and the Xbox community. And we're not allowed to say nothing to the CMA and the FTC about that. But they overlooked that in Final Fantasy. Now they're doing the same thing with Final Fantasy. They already took away Spider-Man. Now they're going to take away Final Fantasy. What's next, Jim Ryan? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't stop. I told this man is greedy, grimy, shady, and low down and dirty, man. Sony ain't gonna never play fair, man. It's gonna be a dogfight to the end, man, and that's just the way it's gonna be between the fanboys and the actual companies. So Uncle Phil, man, I hope you're ready to fight it out this generation, man, because we're gonna have to go hard from here on out. We can't afford to drop the ball anymore. We gotta have these games come out polished, ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Metacritics don't like us. You know, magazines, press, bad media, Twitter, TikTok, whoever. They don't like the Xbox community because we're the underdogs. And I know it's frustrating, bro. Trust me. I'm one of y'all. I'm on y'all side. I understand it's frustrating, but that's why you have people like me to uplift the community, because I know it's going to be hard. I know it's going to be tough. This is going to be a long road, man, but we're going to stick it out and we're going to stick together. And I'm going to leave it right there, man. Xbox, stand up. And you know what I'm saying? Uncle Phil is going to keep dropping these bangers in the Game Pass day one. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep it lit. So you guys already know what to do, man. Make sure you smash that like, that subscribe button, click that notification bell, man, so you guys can stay notified on all of the new latest and greatest news out here in these gaming streets, man. If you like to jump into the Xbox ecosystem, if you like to donate to the channel or buy things, just click the links down below in the description. Thank you and peace.